Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tatiana if you're new here. Today we are going to be doing a back workout and I want to be talking about my goals and kind of where I'm at with them. So let's get into the video. Okay, so done with that gym workout. We obviously, I said hit back, and yeah, so let's get into it. Let's start the chat. So I want to talk about my goals, as I said before, and basically my goals are to overall gain strength and muscle, without going, like gaining too much fat. I don't want to be like, they say like dirty bulking or anything. I just want to push weight, eat a little bit more, since I'm a little bit more hungry lately, and yeah. And so a couple of the more specific goals that I have would be, I want to obviously strengthen and grow my legs, glutes especially, but I really would like to get all three, glutes, hamstrings, and quads, bigger and stronger. So that is the goal for lower body. And then I also want to grow my back and strengthen it. And a goal and tied into that is I want to get my pull-ups. So we will see how that goes. Just overall strengthen my back, try to get those pull-ups, finally, So that is the goal number 2. And then also I want to obviously eat more, because I will be training harder, heavier, it'll be heavier lifts, and usually I tend to get more hungry when I do this. I want to eat a little bit more, but I also want to stay on the leaner side of things. By no means am I cutting, or am I, like going crazy and bulking, just gonna eat a comfortable amount. I've been doing this kind of a while, and so I don't want to go overboard, but I also don't want to be in like a deficit, so comfortable range of extra calories that I'll need. Okay, so how I plan to achieve these goals. So the first thing for legs that I would like to really go hard on and implement is really stay diligent on doing my hip thrusts and doing different variations, not just the traditional normal hip thrust. I want to add in, pulse reps, or what is it, cast, split bridges, whatever they want to call it. So those dead stop hip thrusts. I also want to start going really heavy in them. And then I also would like to do just, banded things, so just different variations of hip thrusts to help grow my glutes and hamstrings, mostly glutes. And then I also want to improve my squats, especially my squat form. That is something that I've always, just really tried to work on, but squats, they just get me. So hip thrust, I want squats to get better. So heavier hip thrust, I want squats to get better. And then really focus on having maybe more glute focused days, while obviously not neglecting the hamstrings, quads, and calves, whatever. I don't want to neglect them, but I do want to add a heavier prioritization on glutes and do that and increase the load over time. And I plan to do this through the winter probably. We'll see if I change my mind, but that's about the plan. And then for back, for my goal on getting my pull-ups and strengthening and building my back, I want to get my pull-ups obviously, and so I will incorporate bands, assisted pull-ups, do chin-ups, do things like that. Try to increase my load on the lat pull-downs. Try to get stronger on back barbell back rows. Just kind of over strengthen my back. And so that's kind of the plan there. And obviously I'm going to be training all my other body parts, my shoulders, getting in some core in there, getting chest, triceps, shoulders, I think shoulders already, arms, all the things. I still want to train those just as hard, but my mind is my goals in my mind are to improve legs, improve back. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But obviously I want to improve overall. I want to have a balanced physique. I'm not by any means going to just train glutes or just train back. these are just things that I am going to be conscious of, you know, improving. Yeah. And so I plan to utilize different forms of progressive overload. So there's obviously the normal traditional just progressive overload that people think of it when they say progressive overload. It's just to increase weight over time. But a couple of examples would be like to increase power, so that is load times velocity, and then another one is to increase reps, increase sets, increase or decrease rest time. I won't really be implementing that since I'm trying to go heavier, but maybe in some instances, some workouts, I can do that. And I'm just kind of just saying different examples of what different progressive overloads are. Maybe I'll give like a little list, that'd be kind of fun, of what other options for progressive overload are. Like you can also reduce momentum. This is like a increased difficulty in some way, kind of little tangent on it. And so you could basically you can increase range of motion, or you can add some sort of resistance like bandage stuff, and then also you can increase or reduce the momentum that you're using. So if you're doing, let's say, we're just going to give an example, hip thrusts, and you're flinging your weight, you know, when you're doing like, let's say, hip thrusts, you want to be like really controlling and feeling every part of the movement. So that would be the reducing the momentum instead of just like going up quickly and use momentum, get back up. That's just an example. But yeah, I'll just include that list, or if I've already included it. But yeah, I want to overall on how I'm going to achieve this goal is basically I want to lift heavier over time, and then I want to implement these different variations or types of progressive overload. I don't want to have my whole entire workout be just one type of progressive overload. And there's sometimes I'm going to want some isolation movements, you know. It'll just depend, but I do want to sprinkle in different versions or just a variety of progressive overloads. I think that'll be very beneficial. And so I'm excited to see how this all goes. It'll be fun. I do enjoy, you know, like going heavier. I do enjoy like really feeling each rep. So I am excited for this. So we'll see how this goes. And that's it. Yeah, I'll keep you updated on how I'm doing and what's going on and how it's looking, or, you know, obviously you'll see my workouts and you'll know how I'm lifting and whatnot. So I'll just try to give updates on how it's going and take you along with this journey. So yeah, so I thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to catching you in the next one. Bye.